Welcome back to TechKidFX for another GRT price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the GRT chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the EDO12 structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.1443 mark and the $0.0914 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.105 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger EDO12 count 1 in a move that gave us a peak at around the $0.2325 mark. And before we started our EDO12 structure to the upper side, we had been seeing higher prices in this 1-2 setup over here before starting our EDO12 structure to the upper side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. And that now gives me a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.3905 mark, and that is the minimum that I'll be expecting GRT to do here on the long-term scenarios in the formation of that wave 3. And in the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that higher EDO12 count 3 to the upper side. And it is this micro EDO12 count within the formation of this wave 3 that is going to give me the short-term scenarios, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2 within this red target area, we started this massive run up to the upper side, obeying the EDO12 structures, where you can see that I have this EDO12 structure in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.1752 mark, and also completing the formation of this larger EDO12 count 1 to the upper side, which is a micro EDO12 count within the formation of the larger EDO12 count 3 that I have shown you on the 4-hour chart, which I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios. And having seen the high for this first wave, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that lies between the $0.1403 mark and the $0.1202 mark, which is a target area that we have almost fully maximized in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.1276 mark, and that might be the low for this second wave to the lower side. And there are high chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. And by first giving you a measure from that low down here in the formation of this wave 2 to the current prices that you are trading within, you can see that the market is up by more than 14.14%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And since we have managed to see a low within this blue target area, and there are very high chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.2414 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting GRT to do here on the short-term scenarios in the formation of this wave 3. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And for us to get confirmation that we are back in the formation of this wave 3, we need to see a break above the high that we made at around the $0.1754 mark, and the moment we manage to break above that high, then that will be enough confirmation that we are back into the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And as long as we are holding above the 20-day MAs, both on the 1-hour chart and the 4-hour chart, then we have the support for us to continue gearing up, break above that high, and fully maximize our target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And getting back to the 4-hour chart to take a look at the indicators, here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices, and we're also seeing a massive increase in the buying momentum suggesting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.